Okay, abusuan Hopeson Addo ye edin sembi ababeto gya no any a project say ede ato ye screen no enchen de amamono. I am going to petition EOCO next week on NLA issue for through investigations. Abusuan Hopeson Addo ye sisiano or say or babe file petition net say or the Akroma EOCO no my massive investigations on a NLA scandal. NLA scandal so involved with Sammy Awuku and Akuffo. Internabusuya Hopeson Addo and this are in some way to just honor or the petition for Akroma EOCO with evidence na EOCO for so as investigations. I say Abusuya na Alistair Nelson din sembin so ababe tuja. Na nensam odi ababe tuja no Abusuya esemani and some catch breaking news na kasa na ye a project e de atu ye screen no enchen e de amamano na Alistair Nelson nensam odi ababe tuja no mo yanko na yenkonko tie ensama odi etuja efa galamsey no ensem bi na wa drop names bi asan so exposing NPP nkofo bi mo yanko na yenkonko tie medamase
a prank call bi aba obeti voice na wo
tell you know the matter so like my birthday ya na me
na 7th May no the matter so obeyi ho na wo ochiame me so my childhood friend. I had the opportunity to grow up with him in Matayeko, very open family.
You know him very well?
Yes, I know him very well. Very nice person. I was not surprised at all.
Life,
radio and other things. And he has been a living example. The dressing, the outlook every time. He's always on top of his what he wears and other things. Sinti Yakupon Fanny Crazy, the junior brother was my mate in Achimota school. Wow. So it's a very touching time. Yeah. And the sister too, the junior sister too, was a mate at the University of Cape Coast. So I know the family.
Maybe I'll share for your market.
Maybe I'm share for your baby and all that form no. Mugabe, okay. This Galamsey issue, a yenko for ya. But answer na mekosuno. General Ashon Anan Glover.
Hey,
yeah.
The capacity Anan
Glover. Ube se Usiano.
Anan Glover.
I say Usiano. Last week, Okoto to Ho and then OT regions. This week coming on, so he'll visit the Côte d'Ivoire border and go to the Burkina border. The idea is to visit the one-stop borders across the country, first to help them to have simpler methods of processing people to go through, and then to raise revenue and to boost morale of the customs officers at those border posts, seeing their army general all the way from Accra coming to where they work. And they also went there to give them logistics. So he traveled to Côte d'Ivoire's border and then that to Burkina. Is not to the big post, but rather to the one-stop border post to help them. Like I told you, he's a development expert when it comes to organization. So
the man Anan Glover.
Yeah, General Glover.
Brigadier General
yes,
Anan Glover.
He's a one-star general. In Tibogabi, now the apprehension,
the capacity Anan Glover.
Yes, the apprehension in the service is gone down. Now he's interacting with the men. So now they are seeing Okoto. They are seeing Nipa and you say so Juma. So but somebody who knows his job and he relates with people and
he's on top of his job.
Yes, and appreciates their working conditions and is ready to put logistics at their doorstep. Yeah, for them to realize their revenues for the customs division, for also them to also push the GRA for government to be able to realize.
That is the man Anan Glover.
Yes, so he's working hard. Last weekend, the guy named Amesaka, Dade Dollar. Yes, still bender.
Anan Glover.
Yes, untiasia. Capacity man, also a capacity. Or a capacity same way. So on top of his job. I wish him well wherever he is. And I
baby, I will be on the board. You may buy a better night. Without fear of fear.
Galamsey, no more kosu into Yankofoya. Sir, a declared state of emergency. Declared state of emergency. When we nyansa semo a JMD free mu aba. When we nyansa semo a amaboa, Kofi amaboa, oboni dia. Yes, no ati ahobrasie. Oboni dia, Sammy Jemfi, founding CEO of the Gold Board. When we nyansa semo amodi aba. They would not go ahead and declare state of emergency basa, but rather they have declared the forest zones and the river bodies security zones. Look at the wisdom in it. Instead of declaring state of emergency across the whole country where there's mining and there's Galamsey mining, so that those guns that have been stolen from the armory will go into the bad hands and fight our trained soldiers. You see the wisdom? nyansasem cha ukita adwen on na JM I never see
declare state of emergency set to no mu wie
yes so if the
ya no manage chase set to
no no dika about two first because on himself o ba beku no
set to no say ba bia she bia ba wo
sir into government wey wisdom this decision here me
so da ya me hu din bi asumi me de da ya be so anu no o mane sama ba
bia that day when we lost them, I wept because they were on their way to go and help with what you call cooperative mining in their communities. The high-powered delegation of government. Basumomo.
President Kura joining.
Yes, but I see a mining issue. You see two galam say need to nib it in the bud. Obi say let's nib gala in the bud. That's the headline of somebody. And we accept various methods. If you go to Australia, there's mining. There's mining in Australia, but it's done responsibly.
Yes, go face they are there.
Yes, they are there.
They are in Chile, they are in Argentina,
yes,
they are in
and
Canada.
They're doing responsible mining.
Yes.
So what stops us from coming ahead and doing responsible mining? And now we, like I said, the NDC is focused.
When them say mining, no, in Akuffo, amount more Juma is over 40,000
in the country.
In the country.
Yeah.
Yes.
What you say, and some to dependents.
Yes.
Into all that we need as a country is responsible mining.
Well structured.
No, that's MP.
Yes, yes, sir.
Legally.
Yeah, we know where the source of the gold. We won't go and do anything untoward. We have
1,151.
What? To forest reserves. To forest reserves and water bodies. What? I know the
actor. Everywhere man for Akuffo forest reserve.
Mugabe, Sabrano, say NDC account, you be here for Akuffo say I promise you be here for. So that one will repeal it. And like I said, we are watching the environment too, the Blue Water Guard and then the Tree for Life. If you watch their activities, they are restoring the environment as it is. Some of the rivers in the what do you call the Western region. A big STT from Tumapa Efra because of the work of the Blue Water Guard and other things, giving information and sharing it to the necessary agencies to work and then get the galamsey uprooted. And then there's interagency connection. The Navy is working with the Army, is working with the Air Force, then the EPA, then the Ministry for Lands and Natural Resources and the Gold Board, they are NIMOS. They are working together. And there's teamwork, there's coordination to uproot the galamsey. Being Kofa baby. And America say state of might declare security zones. No. What makes it different is that now there are people who are stationed there permanently to take care of the forest and the river bodies, so that there'll be no interference, there'll be no intrusion for galamseyers to get opportunity to enter the place and other things. Then if you watch the gold sector, it has been rationalized, and the founding CEO, he understands the job as if he has been there in the past 20 years. Uko the office now showing ni APA wa bonting ni na dream day to abonting about the gold board and what you are doing now. I would not be surprised at all that in recent times eBay gold board benye sika no so akoya akwan e baby gold yet to gold I say ho obekwa ko see schools yes send ya no obekwa ko see schools hospitals ama baby gold and now mine ya say sakro ni nyina no I know that Sammy fees gold board and Sierra Leone for Johnny Baha quickly they want to learn at first hand what we are doing, which is right, because they went to war because of their diamonds. So quickly they have seen that with the rationalization of the gold sector here in Ghana and the benefits that have come in this short while, they want to run and learn at first hand and be able to do the same thing in Sierra Leone. Because then you watch the gold team board, what they are doing currently. No licenses to any forest zone and water body. No licenses in the past. This is hard work. Because Akuffo kita sika, Akuffo kita to come and influence people to give licenses. He said Nanado, your influence. We check here 2092. With the financial deal be $1 million. She sika wa bagi. Obaji bribe. Now we won't bribe and Kauko say quiet. Quiet and now here you got the Gatesburg crowd bag Ghana. Nanado near woo. Near woo. Nanado near woo. Gatesburg is forest near woo. A champon forest so see in our own Nanado di a champon unko konsa uka ubi ni ku a champon Nanado down Akufo. Your people allegedly your people's movement for freedom and justice boko konsa muko around the world to lie about a champon, which was false. No, it turned out say mubi ne ma before buy in Kofomu and let the woo ye etia ye quiet no a champon. He nationalized our minds Go and find out. All the gold mines under Champo, they were nationalized. And you dare not go and do illegal mining under the Champo years. Go and check 6.5 years. You dare not. You dare not. Try, you see. GCD4, Bisaumo, Akwetia, he will send soldiers. Go to Obuasi and go and find out. Attempt anything funny. I'm saying a Champo nationalized the mines. So you, Nanado, your mining policy was a very useless one to open up the forest for people to go inside Article 246, allow your party apparatchiks, yes, to steal and destroy our forest. Today you are outside making noise. Sikana abu you have free gold. Look at the people's names that Frimpong mentions. Frimpong Yakwala or your cardio specialist the whole world. Or Bessie in the hospital. That's what I'm saying. Look at the people they mention. They mention Kojo Ponkuma. Why are you allowing them to work? Yes. And then yes, we have to. We have to. We have to. We have to. Yes, we have to check and check all of them what their wife's businesses they are engaged in. If some of them are engaged in
such a political party, so how work of for a flag bearership we are 4.6.
Where did they get the money from? When even before they came to power, they couldn't get T-shirts. They had to beg their party people to give them 116. What do you call it? A short code and on MTN and other things. Today they came to power.
4.6
yes,
million.
A lot of money.
46.
Like I've said, we will succeed with our Galamsey fight. And the intention has been.
It is not going to be easy.
Yes, but there are challenges, like I told you.
I know.
But government is demonstrating wisdom. Declare state of emergency. We yes. So we have gone with the wisdom to declare our forests and our rivers security zones. And we have sent military men there. So if we find you there, you are in trouble. We will not come to fight with you. But that place, we say don't go there. If we catch you there, we will deal with you. And I think that is a good thing. It's a good fight. Mugabe.
Hopeson said you are on point.
Yes.
Hopeson you are on point.
I salute him wherever he is, Hopeson.
Dr. Adam said he's enjoying.
Oh, you should always keep on enjoying. Fantastic. I like the comment. Mugabe, we have lost a lot when it comes to Galamsey. Look at our water bodies. Misano mina misabre munu. Edi be chunk of phone power on kind. Mimi free Accra Jamestown, but me mami edi yeko zevo, achim otresu. Or the yeko achekrum. Inti yeko sa even the Afedi River. Mimisa the bank like the trunk of phone power. Today go and see the state of the Afedi River in Achimmansa district, or go and see the blame in Zevo. Ubesu. It's so not saying my yeah, you can't drink it now. Udi go now abefi na why motor. Why motor now look clean. In search of what? What greed will allow people to do this? All our river bodies so. Yes, Mancron, there are 7 towns, 9. Mancron, 9 towns. Yes, that Ayensu surrounds.
That's the central
region.
That is where the is.
Okay, this I will say. Ask them the history of the name of the town.
IGP, Papaya Kudalo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Mugabe, Mancron, that will say the Ayensu River. It closed those 9 towns. On this way. To the sea, yes. So that is why I'm afraid of Mancron. It is because of the river. Nkron, of Fakro, Nkron, so it encloses those towns and gives them water supply. Do you know where the Ayensu comes from? It comes from the eastern region, far away, where the Densu comes from and where the Brame comes from. They pick their sources from the Tiwa mountain range in the eastern region.
The Tiwa
forest. And I'm telling you that there is rain all year round, apart from 15 days in March on that mountain range. How do you go and touch that mountain? They be from 3 to 4. Apart from 15 days in March. You can yes, you can find out. Let's go there. I've been there to pray before. Between 3 and 4 peneba. Let's see from the man we want to destroy that mountain range and destroy the sources of water. We have destroyed the Brame. We have done to the Ayensu. It is a Densu Nupe, even portions of it at Mangwasi, the intake point of Ghana water. Yes, almost saying wow. Let's rise up. Ghana Water Company. Don't know the pressure they're under to produce water for us clean water. And apparently, somebody sent me a video from the airport area. Now shows you a raw pipe in one. Okay, anyway, some of the managers is saying that it is a leakage and it is not Galamsey water. I hope so. Airport is one of the high revenue earning areas of the Ghana Water Company. We take 60% of our water revenue in Accra. already go and look at the state of the Densu wage dam. No, go and see. Because we need to dredge it. 8 pumps and out of 12. For national security to take it up and be able to make sure everybody gets water, and people too must pay. You don't want to pay Ghana Water to get money to be able to run their process. Then Subamboni, no. People to come and do illegal. Why? What is it? I know somebody who has been encouraging people to do illegal and come and do sales to him. Those people, I'll expose them in short time. It's Mugabe. I'm saying no. I say BBO. I say BBO. Yes, over. We are going to take position. Look. The confidence of Randy Abbey when he took up the job as CEO. We have lost about 500,000 tons of our cocoa to Galamsey, and not that we are even recovering it because of the cyanide poisoning of the soil and our water bodies. Many more of our trees are dying. You can go to the eastern region, go to the Ashanti region, go to the Bonga. Yes, you are suffering, and not that alone. You understand? It's not that alone. No. The loss of revenue because of the loss of the tonnage that we have lost. Yeah, to cocoa price, we cannot benefit from it. Omuko hedgy cocoa, no. Omuni cocoa, no, see our yes, at 2,600. Now that is 8,000 on the world market. We have to take about 100,000 tons to go and pay for 2,600. We have lost about 5,400 on each ton of cocoa. Why? Now the cocoa board owes 33 billion Ghana cedis. CMC workers who have gone on pension cannot be paid. Why do you put this pressure on Randiabe? I ask. Why do you leave this pressure on Randiabe? Why? What has Randiabe done? Because of the effects of Galamsey. And the cocoa board is reeling under financial pressure. I'm telling you, Mugabe, the syndicated loan has been taken away. All these things because of the effect of Galamsey. Not only on cocoa. Go and check oil palm. Who caused some? Now who caused some? Is it not Addo and his brother Danayo Safumafu and Fremo Pare allegedly? They sat at the presidency. Party Yesika so come Forest Reserve. Yes. Ghana. They know the history. So they came to power to come and amass wealth and equate themselves as rich people. And the only way to do is to destroy our lands and our forests in order to take the wealth of the nation. Yes, into Mugabe. Gather them and sell, no, and yet I like to recount the history. It is as a result of concessions given in Achim area under the Achim paramountcy. Almost the be assassin be ma 4 cents, Mugabe Sikano, any ashushe. Ya be ma 6 cents, any ashushe. And then he be ma 2 cents, any ashushe. And now Achim Jobie, as you can see river, go and check all those places. The blame is there. Almost to diamond wo yen. It did not local people who were complaining that they were not part of that economy. So they had to have a deba. The deba says you to go and then gather the stones and come and sell to us. So they use simple tools like pickers, shovel, and then headpans to do these jobs. Gather them and sell. So it's a corruption of the phrase that has become Galamsey. And I'm saying from 1691 up until now, we have been trying to uproot it. And it is not going away. You think it's an easy fight? 1691, when the first export of gold left the Gold Coast, it was through Galamsey sources in the Ashanti region. Go and check for export. So what are we talking about? This is a fight that will not stop today. And if you are focused only, we will get to the end. And we must come together. And don't let those people who went to the forest to destroy it and our river bodies today stand on high hills and shout that we should declare state of emergency. They rather should come and own up about the destruction they have done to this forest. And then tell us how they entered. And then give us the account of what destruction they have done. So that we, as a people collectively, can repair the Galamsey damage. Thank you very much, my good brother, senior political analyst Alistair Tahir Nelson.
Okay, abusunya wene ensema ekoso ewo political highway so Hopeson Addo NHS or say all filing new petition to EOCO na say or marshal investigations say ewo NLA scandal poppy up no intino Sammy Awuku abusunya na so ayeshi wene ensema ekoso Hopeson Addo edebetuja ene Alistair Nelson ne Galamsey ehonsam sonso a ode betuja ebusuya we ne ensem ekos e bada masesa moje pene kokoti sa ensem we edemai aha Ghana Politics Avenue. So and don't forget to click on the notification bell send any updates bia e be drop bia no once e be to me akabi.